Hey guys, what's going on? Wagwan, what's Hagwan? It's your girl Tosh here again with another video. I know it's been forever, you guys, but don't be alarmed. I will be flooding you guys with these videos going forward. So today we're just going to be chatting it up as I do my makeup real quick, just an everyday look, nothing crazy. This is just how I do my thing. If you guys like to leave any questions or comments, leave those down below. Also, like and subscribe to my channel and turn those post notifications on, all right? Stay sweet, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. Don't judge me, but I'm back now, better than ever. And yeah, so we're just gonna chit chat a little bit, and then I'm gonna be doing this while we chit chat. So, let's get started. I'll explain everything as I go along. What's my logic when I'm doing my makeup, because everybody different, and you know, it's always good to learn something from somebody. It's like, what if you like what I do? When I do my makeup, so I went ahead and I clean my face and went ahead and put some moisturizer. So my skin is like a combination skin. I hate looking oily, and that's usually the problem that I have with like my nose and my forehead getting really oily by like the end of the night or in a few hours or so. So everything I usually use is like really, really matte for my skin. So yeah, so you'll see that I'll tell you about all the matte products that I have that I find that work really, really good for me. Okay guys, so now that like I kind of filled my eyebrows in, I'm gonna go ahead and try to line these suckers, and you'll see, like, I swear my technique for everything is so outlandish and off, but it just kind of works for me. So like, I'm not really business about nobody else. Like, I just know that it works for me. So yeah. So I usually put concealer on my hand. I don't know, I'll show you guys this concealer. So this is the LA. Now y'all see how quiet I am. I'm gonna have to take my time. If I don't take my time, y'all, my hands will be all shaking and shit. Like, no. So I gotta take my time. And then I usually just use the same concealer and get my whole lid. Just try to get that nice and you know, evened out like that. I don't like to go, I like to put like the excess, I like to like pat it down here because I don't want to get too much concealer. You know what I'm saying? Too much concealer. I don't want to get too much concealer, like to the up in the lining of my brow. So then it's all like looking all jacked up. And then I usually just take the concealer and kind of like get it up in here, just to like remove that look like ugly unicorn, or no, unibrow situation I had going on. So yeah, so that's just like the bottom. And so when you mess up the brows, you keep the pencil on hand. So I usually go back in and I like, if I feel like I got like a little close to something, I'll go back in and do that, and then I'll go back with my pencil and just kind of make it sharp again. So that's just the bottom. So the top is a little different. Top is a little different. So the top, I actually take my foundation, which is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and it's in the color Nambia. So that's my color. So I usually take some, put it on, just put a little dab here of the foundation. And then I take the same brush and get that. And I actually, this is what I use to get the top of the top of my brow, because at this point now it's easier for me to blend it with my, you know, when I'm doing my actual foundation, instead of me doing, you know, all this heavy lining, like this lighter lining like I did. And for this one, I always start in the middle. So concealing is very, very, very important, and you have to be very, 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 very honestly, if you know how to do it quick, like, hey, do your boo-boo. But me, I'm gonna also have to take my time, because this is like one of the hardest parts. It's that steady hand thing. It's keeping my hand so steady to do this. It's just like always been like a challenge for me. So, but you know, practice makes perfect. This is usually when I start feeling real cute, after these brows is done. And then I usually just take my, you know, my spoolie, and just kind of make sure that my hairs are still like all in place and stuff like that, and just kind of like brush them out real cute. Oh, Jesus. So when I start to feel real cute, y'all, real cute. You can't tell me nothing. And then you really can't tell me nothing. So, okay. So after I do my brows, this is usually when I'm like, okay, most of it, the work is done, so it's time for I can continue. So then I go ahead and prime the rest of my face. So I don't know if I told you guys this, but I did go ahead and prime my eyes, you know, before. I usually don't prime the whole face at first, because when I'm doing this, sometimes I can get, and then I have to wipe stuff off, and then ain't no point wasting my primer. So, because I actually really like this one. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and this thing I'll swear by it, is really good. I have so many other primers, and this is the one I use most of the time. Like, I would say 9 times out of 10 I use this. Sometimes I'll grab another one if I'm really not doing nothing special or nothing like that, but the most of the time this is it. So I usually just swizzle. Alright, I usually don't put too much, that's kind of it. And then, you know, just kind of work that out in your. So now I'll go back with my same NARS Longwear Foundation in Nambia, and this time I don't actually go ahead and put it on the I don't put it on my hands. I use my foundation brush, which is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It says Real Techniques 200. So yeah, this is my foundation brush. This is the brush I use to apply on my foundation. So I usually go, I just put a few. You don't have to put too many. Just kind of put that all over my face, and I get the excess that's on my hand. Ain't no wasting no foundation out here. That's $50. Yeah, 50. So, and then with foundation, the key is to always remember to work it into your skin. You're not trying to wipe it off. You're trying to work it in your skin. So I kind of do a pat brush motion for myself. I feel like that kind of works for me to kind of achieve what I'm trying to do. you know. So yeah, you just keep on doing your thing. And you bring it down a little bit on the neck. This hat matched my neck real nice. And I don't rush putting my foundation on. I take my time because I feel like foundation is very important. Like, just like if you're building a house, you have to make sure the foundation is solid. So I try to make sure my foundation is nice. It's not too much foundation because you're gonna put other products in your face because you're gonna conceal, and then you're gonna put setting powder and all this stuff. So I don't want to make my face all cakey. So I just try to work the amount of foundation that I have, opposed to adding more. I try to just work whatever is on my brush on to my face. So yeah, you just kind of work whatever is on the brush. That's what I do. I just work what's on the brush. I don't try to go and take excess, because it's honestly, you really don't need it, especially when you're gonna do all that extra with concealer and all that stuff. So after I do the foundation, you see how cute I still look. This thing is just like, it looks like my skin. It looks like I ain't put nothing on my face. It really looks like my skin. And my face looks like even, but it just looks like my skin. But anyways, now I usually go in and do my concealer. So if I have excess of my hair like I do now, I just grab my little brush and I just kind of use, you definitely use what's on there because I ain't throwing it away. So, you know, we're gonna and then we're gonna conceal those high points of our, the places on your face that you feel like need to be concealed. So all right, I think that's done. So then I usually just go, and after I've used all of that, go ahead and I finish up with the so. All right. So after I do that, I go ahead and I have a concealer brush that I use. This is from Luxie. This was actually out of my BoxyCharm box because I love BoxyCharm. Oh my god, they put me onto so many brands that I've never used, and I actually really really like them. And this is just a small contouring brush. I use it for my I personally use it for my concealer because I usually use a beauty blender, but I don't have it right now, so I'm gonna use this. If I'm not doing any eyeshadow, I usually tend to do it to my eyes, my lids as well, just to keep that consistency. But I really like how this brush gets my concealer, so that's why I love using it. So yeah, but like my goal, you guys, is to really get really really good with makeup because it's something that I noticed that I just really really enjoy. I don't know if I like doing it for other people yet, but I know I love doing it for myself. Like if I could just be doing makeup, like doing my face, showing off different brands and stuff like that, that would be life for me. Like I love it. Yeah, I found out it's something that I love. I usually just turn my brush sideways and just kind of rub out the little concealer that I did put on the bridge of my nose. Um and then I just make sure, take your time you know, that's the biggest thing about doing your makeup is a lot of times we're trying to rush and then, you know, it don't come out as nice. So just don't rush. Me personally, I don't rush. If I don't have enough time to do it, most of the time I'm probably not gonna do it. So I don't like to rush mine. I like to do, it's, you know, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I think that also has a lot to do with why I don't like to brush mine. Even though I don't feel like it's something that I perfected yet, I still feel like, you know, still do try, you know, just try to do my best, which I try to do with anything in life. So, you know, I just and then my eyes, like my under eyes, are very important for me too. So I just make sure I get the concealer out real nice because I want those places to pop, and my concealer has to, you know, has to just be blended in really, really well. All right, so after I do this, then I usually go ahead and put my contour. Then I set my face. So what I use to contour, I have these two. So I've been using Black Radiance for a while. I started off with the powder and then I found the cream and then the rest was history. So this is how this looks. The other one is like getting close to being finished. So, you know, I'm gonna have to re-up on that. But so this is why I just, you know, go in with my dark and then I set it with the powder contour. So yeah, I'll show you a little bit. So you can tell I used that. So then I have my contour brush. So I have two that I contour with the dark because I use one for the powder, one for the cream, and then I have another one for the powder. Like this small brush, I don't know where, I can't remember where I think I got it from off of Amazon or something, but it just works because it's like a slanted, but it just works for me. So I just keep it. Like, I'm in a business about nobody else or what nobody else doing. I just know it works for me, so I keep it or whatever. So I usually just go in and yeah, I'm gonna contour first because I'm not gonna bake. So I'm gonna just go ahead and contour, and then we can go ahead and set this highlight. You know this you can go ahead and set that, and then we can go ahead and what you call 'em. So I just go in with my dark, which is this one. It's called, yeah, there's just the contour, that's the sculpting, and this is the highlighter, the illuminating highlighter. I don't really use the sculpting at all in either palette, but I'll use the highlighter because I find that it's really pretty on my skin tone. So I'll use that sometime, but I try other ones. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish putting this on. And when you're highlighting, don't be trying to get the highlight down here, y'all. It's just not cute. You wanna get more back under the cheek, under like that, kind of like that direct cheekbone area. And I just kind of, work that area real nice. Cause I love like a nice contour. Cause right now I feel like my face is a little fat, so I contours it up. And then you kind of just get around your hairline to make that look natural. All right. So after I do that, like, so I'm done with that. So after I do that, then I go ahead and set this face. So I'm gonna use my beauty. I don't use this beauty blender for nothing but to put if you can see the freaking what you call it's already on there. The setting powder. I don't use that one for anything. I don't know. It's just like a little bit harsh for me, so I don't like using it to actually do my full face. My other beauty blender is upstairs, and nobody got time to be going up there right now. So we work with what we got. So okay, so the setting powder that I use is the Derma Blend. And it's the Derma Blend Professional Illuminating Banana Powder. And I actually saw this on a YouTuber's channel. What is her name? Tiffany J. She is so bomb, y'all. So y'all can check her out. She is just like the cool. Her makeup is so fire. But I was watching her one day and she had this on, and I was just like, ooh, it looked so good. And she swear by it that it was long wear, so I went ahead and tried it, and I liked it so far. So thank you. I'm gonna just go ahead and set my face real fast. I don't know why it be so uneven. My camera, I just do whatever because it be a little uneven for me. And then I always get up on the side of the nose, get my forehead, but my forehead look a bit. You don't want too much. So I just do lick a bit on the forehead. Then I get my chin. And down look a bit down there too. Like I don't like these places looking OD like I just like them, I want them to set. I don't want them to crease or anything like that. Yeah. So I'm not gonna bake. I'm actually gonna brush this off right now. If I'm not doing eyeshadow, I usually bring some over my eyes just to keep them, keep them set. So after this, I usually after I do this, then I usually get my nose. So my nose, I actually don't do too much of the contour. I just use a little bit. After I do all of this, just to make sure everything is like, set and in place and all that good jazz, I take just a big powder brush. So this is a dome brush. It's from Eco Tools. I've had this one for a really long time. It's really soft and it's holding firm and strong. So I'm gonna take this is powder. This is just soft velvet finishing powder. It's True Color from Black Radiance. And it gives you also a natural matte finish. Like I told y'all, everything I use is going to be matte. So I usually just tap a little bit on the brush. Because it's really like, if you see, like, this isn't a tap. Like, so I have to literally, like, take some of it off every single time. Because it's just too much. And then I kind of just go over my face just to make sure everything is blended correctly and, nothing's too light, I just kind of. Yeah, just kind of go over because, just to make sure everything is blended really nice. All right. So, did I bring any lipstick down here? I don't think so, but you know, I really don't need it because I'm gonna do like a little nude lip, and I can finesse that. Y'all, I've been eating this chip. Not chips, they're popcorn actually. So good. So good. Yeah, see. So good. So after I do that, so after I do this, right, I go ahead and set my face. And this setting spray that I just used is the matte finish. The next, ooh, sorry y'all, is the NYX matte finish fine matte, finny matte, oh whatever, finny matte, whatever. So I go ahead and spray that, and usually I have my little, just to kind of help me dry my face real fast, especially if I have somewhere to go. I'm trying to get out of this house. Then I love teardrops. So I'm just gonna go in and do some teardrops real quick. All right. So I use the same, oh, just so y'all know, I have a really bad habit of using the same liner for my eyes, for my lips. I just really love this liner, and it's literally like 98 cents at the dollar at the beauty supply store. So, yeah. And I probably won't never stop. Like, I've tried pomades, I've tried other pencils. I just really love this one. Yeah, so. And I already have full lips, so I don't overline my lips. I don't want my lips to appear bigger than they are. So I just kind of just line it how they are. Man, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna use for my, instead of using lip gloss for, or yeah, you know, some kind of new color, I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my one of my concealers, because it's just such a nice shade on my lips when I use it. So yeah, it's Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 concealer. And so I love how this looks on my lips, so I'm gonna use it. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. I love highlighting. Highlighting is literally probably one of my favorite things to do when doing makeup, because I just love that pop. Like, I just love it. And I'm going to go ahead and use, I don't know where this brush is from either. You guys, I have to really get this together if I'm going to do these videos, or if I'm going to get better and think I'm going to do them. So I love highlighting, so I just do this. And highlight, I like to just build it up. I don't want to put a whole lot all at once. I just have to build it up. Ooh. And then I usually like to mix it. You guys, I'm getting it. Can you tell I'm getting excited? Let me just go ahead and put some more right here. All right. Y'all see I'm getting excited. I told y'all I like to just. Ooh, baby. Catch a highlight, why won't you? Yes, ma'am. And this is from the same contour palette, and this is from Steve Laurent, the gel jelly highlighter. It's really, really cool. It feels literally like jelly, but it's a highlighter. It's so cool. So yeah, I just kind of build my highlighter up, like, but I really do love highlights. So don't come for me, cause my highlight is popping. Okay. Um, and then I'll get with my highlight. I'll just get some, give myself some gold deposits. I don't use a brush for my nose when highlighting. I use my finger. All right. I think we're highlight ready. All right, and so the last thing I'm going to do today, and remember, this wasn't like any like big face, full face type of, we doing everything. This is just how I do my run going out for the day. I got things to do. What have what have you. So the last thing I usually do, so the only time I do lashes, I don't really do lashes in the middle of the day. It's usually like if I'm going out, especially since the fact that I can't really do them so good yet. So it's still something I'm working on. And liner, lashes and liner, I usually do like nighttime if I'm going out or something like that. So those usually no, usually you won't see that. You won't see that like on me doing something for the day. Like right now I'm going to like I have like a little kid party, so ain't nobody doing no lashes right now. Nobody got time for that. So only thing left for me to do is to put on some mascara, and I'm good to go. So the mascara that I will be using is Too Faced Better Than Sex. And yeah. So, and I'm using my real lashes. So, this is the look, guys. Nothing too crazy. You know, I love eyeshadow and everything, but it take long. So I don't do it that much. I'll do it if I'm really like going out or something like that, but nothing too crazy. So I just wanted to show you guys. Don't let me make sure I'm good. So I just wanted to show you guys how I kind of do my just whatever look. All right. So I hope you like. Still trying to get these clips out my hair.